Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Alabama's offense will have the first possession of the game. When these two teams square off against each other, they know the legacies they carry, and that'll be evident in this one, guys.
Alabama-LSU is one of my favorite games each and every year because this is one of the fastest games you'll see all season. There is so much NFL first-round talent on the field every time these two teams play.
Year after year, we could go back and name so many names, but you're right. The draft is going to call them. The stakes are always high. The conference always on the line. These two teams, you know, are always squarely in the mix.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The LSU Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. These two teams always seem to fight tooth and nail, and LSU pulled out a close one last season.
Yeah, the Tigers found a way down the stretch to make plays against the mighty Crimson Tide. Get that winning streak going, build some momentum for this year.
And that was huge to their confidence, too, in terms of closing out the season. So if they could put it back-to-back in this one, just think what that would do for this program moving forward.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to get it through the air. He's going for the big play. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Tigers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Still looking, on the move. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Tigers! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something.
And he breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent.
The expressway is wide open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They're going to run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Simpson. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Alabama! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Off he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this,
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll give it on the counter. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Young. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. LSU quick to the line. Wants to throw on third. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw.
And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you scored here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. A little screen to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he's brought down after a huge completion. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great.
Looking for the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Split backs here. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Get it out on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give to the back. And sure tackling there to keep them from getting to the first down marker. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Offense set on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes a catch at the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
17, LSU, 14.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That
Second down.
matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Looking for room. It's Young. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw at Simpson. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Fires to the middle. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense.
He's going to let it go. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game. Trying
to find his man on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Trying to get to it. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Off play action on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Slips through the line, and the returner will be brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here.
Looking to take a shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pressure coming. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but, man, he makes this fourth down way more manageable. It's tough when you got fourth in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the play.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Floats it out in space. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tagged.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week it was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Wide out in motion. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, there was no question where the quarterback was going with it.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Try and play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the...
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A great catch and run for 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snags it quickly on the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. 1st down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to fire to the left. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Now on the move. Touchdown LSU! And the punishment has been extended. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. Got him downfield. Oh, look out! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown tie! Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU builds its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating in this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard to beat. Rivalry game, regular game, whatever it is, this offense is cooking.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. What a cut. Now he's loose. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the big fella. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Young. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Let's go. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Young. Bringing the heat. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama! He'll try to tack on one more. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down.
Now, a 4th down.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play under 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He will step out of of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Offense facing 4th down.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on down.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said